me tell you, keeping it real.
All right, we are back with the innovator of today's show, and it's Aileen Renner. And Aileen, I just want to talk to you a little bit about about you because you are very significant in changing a lot of people's lives. And I know you're very humble and very blushable.
Yes, probably get maybe to blush.
But but it's important for the world to know that people like you do exist because it's really wonderful that you've changed the lives of so many people, and it's just from something like singing, which is everybody's gift, but not everybody knows that they have it. And how did it happen really?
I mean, really, I was at PS 77. I was working in Bed-Stuy, and I had a baseball bat, wiffle ball bat, a ball, a playground ball, and a mat, and wasn't a lot of equipment. So I said, well, let me bring my guitar in during the holidays. These were all autistic individuals, and I said, well, I'll sing, Jingle Bells and some of the songs that they would know. And I noticed that they were singing back, and it was just amazing how it just grew and grew.
So you didn't expect that?
No, I was just going to perform for them, and when I noticed they were singing with me, the next year I said, let me.
How old were they?
Between 12 and 21.
Okay.
Yeah. And, most of them have language deficits.
Okay.
So some of them can't speak at all.
Right. Now, as a gym teacher, a PE teacher, what were you doing with them?
With limited equipment, it's difficult.
Right.
Push-ups and sit-ups and catching and bouncing. I mean, I had a student that it took about 5 years to just learn how to bounce and catch a ball.
Well, that's huge.
Yeah. And when he did, we were doing somersaults.
Right.
Like,
right.
oh my God.
Yeah.
5 years. But
it worked.
Yeah, and just little by little, I got the idea that maybe we should do a holiday show when we moved over to Park Place, and we started with a couple of students and just me on guitar. I recruited the other gym teacher. I showed him how to play bass with the root notes.
Wow!
So he played lead guitar, but
so
he
not
was the
only
bass
are you
player.
teaching all these children to sing, you're also teaching colleagues to play instruments.
Yeah, Joe Phillips. Yeah, he was my cohort in the gym, and we both played with the half notes. We called the half notes, and we played at JFK. And I was going to say something when Jason was talking. They brought Santa Claus down in a helicopter.
Wow!
And we got to see that, and we got to perform. We performed there about 5 years in JFK in a big airport.
The airport?
In a big airport hangar.
Wow!
And they'd feed the students, and there were 2 stages, and we were on one of the main stages. And we performed pretty often there.
Wow! Yeah. That's amazing.
And it just grew and grew. I mean, I know Marianne should get up here. She probably remembers
come
more.
On up, Marianne.
Marianne, come on.
I will stay right here.
Well, she remembers more about. We played for one of the governor's wives.
Come on, Marianne.
Come on,
That's
please.
fine. I'm good.
I'm up here to
Right.
kick him up.
Ask me questions.
Well,
I
the
can
ma-
project
the-
to the back of the room.
Okay.
We sang her happy birthday to. You remember? You were there in Albany. We performed in the Albany
I know,
during
but
we performed every year. Actually, I actually got. They found me at Columbia University. We did the Very Special Arts Festival. My gym, one of my fellow gym teachers, said, "Oh, there's a performance. Why don't you guys go and perform at the Very Special Arts Festival in Columbia University, and it's all the way up at 125th Street." We got on the bus like the Partridge Family, and we had a keyboard player, and he'd play his keyboard on the bus, and we'd be singing on the bus.
Oh, how cute.
And we went all the way up to Columbia, and we played in the Millbank Chapel, and I was walking down the hall with all the equipment, and somebody taps me on the shoulder and says, "Oh, you guys were great. What school are you from?" And I said PS 77. They said, "You have to come back and play in the courtyard and be the headliner. I said,
Oh my
Great,
gosh,
so
that's wonderful.
that's how we were discovered, really.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they brought us into the very special arts family, and we won awards. We won the Mayor's Award
Wow.
with Dinkins and Giuliani. We all got dressed up and went to Gracie Mansion.
Good for you.
Yeah, and yeah.
So what they serve you at Gracie Mansion?
Well,
Was it really posh?
Dinkins had a backyard, kind of a family style. He had carving board, turkey carvings and roast beef carvings,
Right.
and kind of like a family style where you go down and take your own food, and we ate in the backyard.
Yeah.
And Giuliani had a little bit more of a not a buffet, the appetizers. They bring the trays around, and we
Right,
had appetizers,
yeah.
so it was a little more, I guess, classier. I don't
Yes.
know, but they were both. She says cheap. They were both wonderful. And,
Yes, absolutely. Great
and,
experiences.
Jason has a picture with Christopher Lawford. He
Wow.
Christopher Lawford presented the award to us, and we all got up there, and Jason's got a picture with Christopher Lawford.
How nice is
Yeah,
that?
I have a picture.
So
of
when did you start playing guitar? Where are you from?
I'm from Staten Island.
Okay.
She's
And-
really from Virginia.
No. My family moved to Virginia. I'm really not.
Oh,
I was born in Manhattan. We lived there 3 months, and we moved to Staten Island
Okay.
before the bridge was built.
Wow, so
But,
the ferry only.
A ferry. We took all the stuff on the ferry. Yeah.
Sounds like
So-
a movie. We
Yeah.
took all our stuff on the ferry. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you remember when the bridge was made?
Not really. I was pretty young.
Okay.
I do.
I remember them saying it was going to be free when they finished paying
Well,
for
it
it.
certainly isn't now. Oh
I
my
am
God, you have to be a
kidding.
millionaire
Yeah.
to live in Staten
You're
Island.
not kidding.
Yeah.
Ching is right.
Exactly. Are you still on Staten
I
Island?
still am on Staten Island, yes.
Well, so you've seen it change quite a bit.
Yeah. There was a lot of woods we used to play in, and they tore them down and built a building everywhere.
Well, welcome to New York
Yeah,
City.
that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. So when did you start playing?
Okay. I was actually a substitute teacher in Susan Wagner High School on Staten Island, and I'm not going to be. I look younger. Just to say, I was carrying my books in my arm, and somebody just tapped me on the shoulder.
You're
and said,
always being tapped on your
I
shoulder.
swear, I did because
Wow. I feel
somebody.
like
I
Tinkerbell
swear,
is here
this
or
is a true
something.
story. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder, and he goes, "Hey, you a substitute teacher?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Me too," and we got to be really great friends. And he wasn't, trying to pick me up or anything. I had a girlfriend. I thought maybe he's trying to pick me up. I don't know. But he said, you love music so much, you have to learn how to play guitar. I said, okay.
Wow.
And he taught me free, no charge.
Hear that, Melvin?
A couple of years, yeah. First one is at least free. He taught me how to play guitar, and I was 25. I did not play when I was younger.
Right.
So, and that's how it started. I borrowed my sister's little acoustic, and he taught me how to play.
Nice.
Did theory and everything.
Wow. So you know more
Steve
than most.
Posner.
Wow. That's
And
amazing.
and I took lessons when I was 13, but I didn't like it. I quit. But years later. So-
The memory keeps something like, or whatever you were ready to learn.
Yeah, it was the way he taught me.
Really.
Very simple. And he
Nice.
said he was going to teach me a song. The very first
Yeah.
time I'm going to teach you a song,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
you
not
get
so
instant
boring.
gratification. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's not so boring.
I know. I like teaching like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's great. And now it's years later. You've enlightened so many people's lives, and you say you're retired, but are you a retired teacher?
I'm a retired teacher, but I'm also trying to get a contract with the DOE to do these assembly programs in
Oh.
city schools.
How
So
wonderful
I'm
is
working on
that? Wow.
Yeah, Jen's helping me with that.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, and once again, the website that you like people to find you on Facebook is
Aileen's Music Tree, AILEEN.
yes.
Is it?
And if people do find you and whatnot, what are they going to find on your page?
They're going to see videos of all the students and pictures from all the years and awards we won.
How cool is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Wow. So how many students in total estimated do you think you've worked with approximately?
Oh wow.
Couple
I
hundred?
would say, yeah, I would say a couple hundred because
Yeah.
I
would
also
think so.
produced a Save the Earth Assembly program.
And what was that?
I'm good at organizing. That's my forte. So I would take everybody's talent and make something really good out of it. So I had a theater teacher. I asked him if he wanted to do the play part. He wrote a play for Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle called Recycle Land. And he performed the play, and then we did the songs. We kind of adapted certain songs like Blowing in the Wind and stuff like that to, for the message of Save the Earth.
Right.
And actually, two of my friends, I said, we need a song, write a song. So Brian Walker and Steve Coyne, I have to give props out to them, wrote a song called Pollution Kills. And some of the students sing it, and they do sign language. We have the sign language to it. We have picture symbols. It's a big production. It was a big production.
That's incredible.
So I'm hoping to do that in the future in the schools. But I am doing that in my school this year, free of charge.
And where is that?
At 721K.
Oh, and
We're
that's
doing
where
it on
Chanel
Earth
went?
Chanel in Melvin, yeah.
Yay!
So they're going to be coming back and get ready for an April show because we're
Oh,
going to do
you
an
hear
April
that,
show
kids? You're being
for
recruited.
Earth Day.
All right,
Yeah.
but they need you on the stage.
Yep, they're hearing it for the first time now
Okay, you got a gig coming up, you two.
in April.
There you go.
Yep.
That's wonderful. Now, today does happen to be National Noodle Ring Day. Do you like noodles?
Sure.
So please help yourself.
All right.
And can I ask her, Jennifer? Am I allowed today? We always ask our guests for a skeleton from your closet. So
Oh,
I know
geez.
you're such a squeaky clean, wonderful, save the world human being, Aileen, whatever it is. But there must have been one thing, maybe, even when you were like 6 or 7. Did you ever do something a little bit naughty?
Anything I want to say in front of all these people? I don't think so.
Let her keep quiet.
I know. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have a brother and a sister. Actually, the guitar was my sister's guitar. I kind of swiped it when I was
There
learning.
you go. Did you never give it back?
Nope, I didn't give it back.
Okay, there you go. There you
Rock
go.
band. You have a rock band.
You have a rock band?
Oh, yes, we have a rock band called Chicks Appeal.
I love it.
Jen and I are in it.
Yes,
Jen's
I knew
our-
it sounded familiar.
Yeah, we've had different incarnations of it, but
Do you have any
Jen's on-
gigs coming up?
Not yet. We're working hard to put a set of original music together so we can be versatile and play in all different clubs.
Right.
We're shooting for the bottom line. The bitter end, I'm sorry.
The bottom
line is
That's
called, sorry.
Yeah,
the bitter
that
end.
was, that was in Blast from the Past. Of
Yeah.
course.
The
Now
bitter
it's
end.
NYU. NYU ate the bottom line.
Yeah, that's
The bitter end is nice. So
Yeah.
Chicks Appeal, so we should be looking out for that.
Yes, CHIX.
Right, appeal.
Appeal.
That sounds great.
And
And
find us on Facebook.
excellent. Wow, that sounds great. Well, I thank you for being born because, yeah, because the world wouldn't be the same without you. You really, really have done. Already know. It's really a treat. I'm so glad to meet you and meet all these wonderful, talented people that they're just so cute and they're all in red. It's like they knew. Did they get the memo? I didn't get the memo. I know.
I was going to wear red, but I said, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to stand out. I want the kids to stand
But
out.
red and white, it works. Exactly. I know, exactly. So would you like to push a button before we invite them back to
let's
sing?
see what we can get here. I can't see what it is, but I'll just push something and see.
All right, we're going to boing out of here, and then we're going to come back with the wonderful singers and sing some holiday songs.
Absolutely.
How's that? All right, thanks so much. We'll be right back on Ruin Who. Give it up for Aileen.
Keeping it rude. It's through the eyes of Rude.